The entire locker room should consider themselves warned. Tonight, the Apex Predator is coiled and ready to strike. If Randy Orton has it his way, tonight he returns to his rightful position at the top of sports entertainment.
And I think it's safe to say that these competitors will never be the same after this Hell in a Cell match.
Randy Orton has...
He might have it. He's looking at it.
Drop kick with precision. He looks to be losing a bit of leverage here.
Oh, and he breaks free.
But the damage might have already been done, Michael.
There he goes, crashing to the floor.
Randy Orton might be the most successful third-generation wrestler in WWE history. The Orton family has been a fixture in wrestling for over 50 years, competing in main events from the 1960s all the way to today.
Yeah, Cole, it all started with Randy Orton's grandfather, Bob Orton Sr., who competed in the NWA and AWA. He even took on Bruno Sammartino in New York City.
Nailed it. Oh, Bulldog!
One-handed. You both started the Orton family tree with the discussion of Bob Orton Sr., but Randy's father, Cowboy Bob Orton, has an impressive pedigree, too, as a WWE superstar, including being in Roddy Piper's corner during major matches at the first 2 WrestleManias.
Yeah, as great as his father and grandfather were, Randy brought the Orton name to even greater heights with multiple WrestleMania main events and over a dozen WWE Championship reigns.
I don't think I've seen a superstar more driven to succeed than Drew McINTYre. When he was released in 2014, McINTYre said he'd be back, and that's exactly what happened.
Oh, McINTYre really took a negative and turned it into a positive. Instead of feeling sorry for himself and blaming everybody else, he traveled the globe and made himself an even bigger star.
Oh boy, he is rolling.
What a clothesline!
Ouch! Oh, nasty impact. Beautiful technique.
Following up on what you two were saying about McINTYRE's initial release, not only did he return with more fire and fans, he also came back in even better shape than before.
Yeah, McINTYRE's always had a height advantage, but in his time away, he worked on his strength, conditioning, and added considerable power to his Claymore kick and aftershock DDT.
Of course, guys, we all remember the 1998 battle between Mankind and Undertaker. And all these years later, fans still refer to it as one of the greatest Hell in a Cell matches of all time.
Oh boy, he is rolling.
Boom! Boom, what impact!
Ooh! Ooh! You gotta believe this one's over.
Ooh, what impact!
Harsh impact. As Michael was saying, I will never forget the Mankind-Undertaker match. Just the sight of Mankind flying through the air is something that'll be ingrained in my memory forever.
Yeah, and while Mankind's the story of that match, I think a lot of people forget it was actually Undertaker who walked out of that match victorious.
This might be it!
Oh my!
Oh!
Randy Orton is one of the most dominant competitors in WWE history with few weaknesses. Corey, how would you target the Apex Predator?
One needs to look at Orton's medical history for the key. More than anything else, shoulder injuries have put the Viper on the sideline.
You can bet every superstar on the roster is crowded around the monitors in the back to see which one of these guys comes out victorious.
Corey brought up Orton's many shoulder injuries earlier, and my quick research corroborates that. He suffered one just 6 months into his career and has been out of action as recently as 2016 due to shoulder issues.
Well, even if you don't re-injure the Apex Predator's shoulder, it's still smart to target it as you'll drastically reduce the effectiveness of his RKO.
Oh, right to the back.
If you recall, guys, when Drew McINTYre first showed up here in 2009, he was anointed the Chosen One. And while it may have been premature back then, let's say McINTYre is more than living up to it nowadays. impact.
Goes down hard. As Byron alluded to, Drew McINTYRE's initial run in WWE had ups and downs, but ever since his return in 2017,
Randy Orton is cutter.
The champ's in a bad way now, Cole.
Orton better not waste this opportunity.
Drew McINTYRE's not looking so good here.
I think it's safe to say that this might be the beginning of the end for the champ.
Well, guys, it looks like the cell is about to claim yet another victim.
Guys, you can tell he's drained, but I guarantee you that won't stop him from doing everything he can to win this thing.
Oh my goodness, crushing it.
And Randy Orton just slips out of harm's way.
Down they go.
He's making a statement here with this attack. Looking at it here.
Oh, look at this. Neck breaker.
That could be it.
And here comes Orton.
Oh, what impact.
Uh-oh. Hung out to dry.
Now it's time to capitalize.
Orton better not waste this opportunity.
Here it comes. He's got him.
Going for broad KO out of nowhere.
That's what he was looking for, Michael.
Let's take another look at that.
Michael, that was amazing.
2, 3.
Yes! Unreal performance.
These superstars put on quite a show. Here's another look.
And last but not least,
here is your winner and the new WWE Champion. He is the Apex Predator, the Viper, Randy Orton.
Strategy.